started off observing. She kept to herself her wording. She saw the need for a friend indeed to all those deserving. She travels the world through your eyes. She listens and sometimes cries. She wants to know what makes you whole and cares without disguise. According to Leanie, she welcomes you here. A laugh, a song, sometimes a tear. A friend, a foe, a stranger. Your life story, your moments of glory. You're sad, you're happy, your dreams and your worries. She wants to know the ins and outs of all of you here. According to Leanie, according to Leanie, she welcomes you here. A laugh, a song, sometimes a tear. A friend, a foe, a stranger. Your life story, your moments of glory. You're sad, you're happy, your dreams and your worry. She wants to know the ins and outs of all of you here. According to Leanie, she wants to know what it is all about. According to Leanie, you're welcome here while we all just figure life out. So sit back and yak, smile and laugh, have a cup or two. Leanie is coming on right now and she welcomes you. Let's hear life according to Leanie. She started off observing. She kept to herself her wording. She saw the need for a friend indeed to all those deserving. She travels the world through your eyes. She listens and sometimes cries. She wants to know what makes you whole and cares without disguise. According to Leanie, she welcomes you here. A laugh, a song, sometimes a tear. A friend, a foe, a stranger. Your life story, your moments of glory. You're sad, you're happy, your dreams and your worries. She wants to know the ins and outs of all of you here.
Hello. Hello. Hi, guys. Let me get rid of this. We had another eclipse. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, the eclipse. I found out, actually that night, I found out that we were having an eclipse, solar eclipse. And I was like, wait, what? I missed the whole damn thing. But where I live, we only got 19%. We were not in total blackout. I don't know if there was a total blackout, but we only got 19%. Just enough to cause havoc. Fucking eclipse. Hi guys, how are you? Thanks for being here. Do me a favor, hit the like. I forgot to add something on there. You guys, I went to sleep. Scheduled it for 1:30 and scheduled this live for 1:30. God, I forgot what it's like to sound like I'm talking to myself. I scheduled this live for 1:30 this morning, and about 12:30 I wasn't done. Okay, I have 3/4 of the way finished my bathroom, cleaning it, and I mean cleaning it. And I was like, damn, I'm tired. And I got an appointment in the morning, so I need to lay down. Can't stay up all night. So I hit my alarm and rescheduled the time on here. So I apologize for that, for those that may have looked for it. I don't know. Pink Fan, hello. Thank you for being here. Hope the good outweighed the bad. We're getting there. Lulu said, I might not be able to join when you go live, but it's on my heart to remind you. Know that all things work. I know the scripture. Know that all things work together for them that love the Lord. Yeah, and are according to his purpose. Shabbat and shalom according to Leni subs and members. Thank you, Lulu. That means a lot. I know the scripture. I sure do. Wow. I'll have to ponder on that one. That's true. That even in your darkest days, there is light at every end of the tunnel. Just sometimes it takes a little while to get to the end. Sometimes it takes forever. I don't even know if we get to the end, but hopefully in every dark day you can at least see some light, glimpses of light. That'll be nice. I know I do, you know. I think what I struggle to remember sometimes is I get all consumed in one situation. And I think a lot of people do. I don't think I'm alone in that. I get all consumed in one situation and I forget to look around me and see all of my blessings and all of the goodness that is surrounding me. That if I could just remember that's just one situation, that's just one area of my life that is in turmoil, but look at all this other good. And I have to get my brain to realize that there are some people that can flip that and see the good and put the bad in the back, but the good is what is in their view. You know what I mean? And I struggle with that. I get consumed in the bad, and I don't want to be like that. It's a work in progress. You guys know I'm on a 12-step program to fix my life. I'll probably never get off the third step, but I keep trying. An A for effort. Maria, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. 3 Dot Dave is here, you guys. Hit that like, motherfuckers. And subscribe. Yeah, I realized today that I have not really worked on getting subs for probably 2.5 months since the summer. And I've got so little to go, you guys. I've really got so, because mine's not open-ended. I have an end game. My end game is 1,000 subs. That's my end game. Anything after that is just blessings. I would like to get, for me, what success looks like. And I have low standards, you guys, very low, but they're valuable. My end game is 1,000 subs. And I was like, dadgummit, I'm so close. So close. And so I need to get back to it. Man, wouldn't it be nice to finish this year out having met that goal for myself? That's what success looks like on this channel for me. I will have completed what I set out to do. Listen, it's minuscule. It really is in the YouTube world. It's so minuscule. But my dreams and aspirations don't lie within being a content creator on YouTube. I was watching Gisela, Grizzly True Crime. If you haven't subbed up, she's the first person that I really started watching as far as true crime goes. I started watching her 2 years ago. Well, it's been longer than that. The whole Gabby Petito thing is when I found her. I think that's when she started. You guys, I couldn't believe how many subs she's got now. I couldn't believe it because I quit watching her for a little while I was trying to work on this channel. And then I feel like over the last 2 weeks, I've taken quite a bit of time off and I've had a chance to catch up with Gisela. And I forgot how much I adore her. I love her. She doesn't know about me. She doesn't know I could be a great friend. Damn it. You guys know Gisela. Please let her know. Leni over here loves her. Anyways, I just couldn't believe how many subs she's got. And she's starting to be a guest on Court TV. Wow. I mean, she has big aspirations and they're coming true for her. And I'm so happy for anybody that succeeds in whatever they want to do. Let's see. What says you, 3 Dot Dave? We want to know. That's right. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it so much. Please hit the like. Just do that. Likes are free. Subscriptions are free. Just do that. If you don't like me, you don't have to like me. You do not have to like me to become a subscriber. You do not have to like me to hit the like. You don't. You don't. You don't. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm going to go back to saying that. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Add some liquor. I get funnier if you're drunk. I promise you. I know. I've studied myself. I get fucking funny if you're drunk. That's a proven fact. And if liquor doesn't work, I don't know what to say for you. I'm just not your jam. So, but you don't have to like me to sub up or to hit the like. Do that. 3 Dot Dave, Maria, and Pink Fan all having it. 3 Dot Dave got the ladies already in here laughing. Joyce, hello. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind. I don't know how far behind, but I know I'm behind. And I'm sorry, but good to see you. I'm going to catch up really quick and chat. Mary Jane Doe, blame that eclipse. Yeah. Melly Joe, thank you for being here. Hello, my friend. It's good to see you guys as well. Thank you so much. Blame the eclipse, you guys. Blame them. I mean, you've got to blame somebody. Let's not take the blame. Anne's Place, hello. Good to see you. Thank you. All right, I think I'm caught up. No, I'm not caught up. Oh, crap. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. Good. The moon has been super bright the last few nights. Yeah. Before I went and I lay down, I couldn't believe how huge it was. It was huge. Does that mean the moon's closer to us when it's that big? Just popped in to say hi, not feeling so good, back to bed. Oh, Joyce, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I hope you get to feeling better. The Lou's calling in urgently. All right, girl, we'll hold your seat. Come to my house, didn't say they had the big C word and you caught it. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry, Miss Joyce. Feel better, honey. Get you some chicken soup. As bad as the dark times are, we survived 100% of them. Oh, wow. That is a great saying. Of course, Pink Fan came up with that. Wise. As bad as the dark times are, we've survived 100% of them. What up? That is true. That is a great saying. Wow. Army vet, hello. I'm positive. I'm trying. Rose Petal, hello. Good to see you. I enjoyed your video of your cat. So precious. I take it month by month, Leanie. My goal is this month is to get to 700 at 647. It doesn't look like I'm going to make it this time. And I do increments of 10. That's it, because I always want to meet my goals. And so whenever I get to 10, then 10 more subs, and I've always celebrated that. 10 more subs after that, I've always celebrated that, because for me, if I don't see some kind of going in the right direction, it can be slow, but it's got to be still going that way. Then I get discouraged, right? So I set the goals low for me so that I can watch progress. It's probably really dumb, but it's how I do things in my life. RC, hello. The Godfather is here. Good morning. Working on music and watching Leanie. I want to hear your music. Have a drink on me, Atleen. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I would love a Bloody Mary. Double fist and Diet Coke and coffee. Y'all hit that. Oh my God. JK. JK, did you get my last email? Tag, you're it. Hello, good to see ya. I hope you're well, JK. That's a drop link request. Diamond Lucidity. Yeah, let's talk about that just a minute. The Facebook group. You guys, I always try to my words, I always try to how do you say? I try to choose my words right unless I'm goofing off, then it's if I'm goofing around, then shit comes out, and that's just the way that it is. And I have to I own those too. But when I went through some stuff here online, you didn't do anything but to get kicked out. Diamond Lucida, you didn't get kicked out. I want to make that very, very clear to everybody. I did not block. Okay, Melly Joe, I will. I did not block. I did not kick anybody out, and neither did anybody else. The only two people that could have done it is me or Blessed Mama. Blessed Mama was the manager of that channel. Her and I would have been the only people that could kick anybody else out or block them. We did not. I want to make that very clear. We did not do that. I asked for the Facebook group to be shut down. I realized after last week that you learn as you go along. It doesn't matter how long you've been on Facebook. The game changes when you become a creator. And the game is always changing. The players are always changing. People become, I don't know, different. I've become different. I've grown in certain ways. Certain ways I've stayed stagnant. And for me, I just decided to let that part of my identity, according to Leanie, go, because I just feel like at this point in this game, and I call it a game, I think most of this is a game, to tell you the truth. And that's probably negative, but I do think a lot of people play games, and I didn't realize it until recently. Well, I realized it. I just didn't realize that that's what most of YouTube is a game. Once all that happened, I just realized that for my own mental health, for my own feelings, for whatever other reasons I have, I just asked for the Facebook page to be shut down, and we can all meet here. Everybody can meet here. If you want to hang out with me or anybody else that was on that Facebook page, you guys are welcome to come here and hang out, or find a different way to connect with your friends off of here that does not put me in the center of it. I don't want to be in the center of anybody's problems or things, or I don't want to do it. And that opened up a whole can of worms for me. And now I understand why a lot of people, when I first joined, and the channel started growing, and I really got close to people and all that. It's like I wanted to hang out with everybody all the time as much as I could. Like, here's my email. Let's do a Facebook. Here's my messenger. Like, get in it. it came back and it kicked me in the ass. It really did. So for those reasons, I asked for it to be shut down, and yeah. So we'll meet here. If you want to hang out with me, then we'll hang out here. That's just for me. That's the way that I have to do it. So I hope everybody's well. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for hitting the like. I know you did. I know you did. I appreciate it so much. I hope I made sense of that. I hope you everybody realizes now that blessed mama and I did not. That wasn't a personal thing at all. That was a decision I made, and I know for me it's going to work out better. JK, I'm doing great. Thanks. I've got doctor stuff through Wednesday, so when that's done, I'll be so happy. Hope you're doing well. Pink likely becomes all too consuming and overwhelming, I imagine. It definitely does. It definitely does, especially you just have to I think I had a different vision when I first came on here. I really did, you know. I really did. The ever positive that I can help people and I can just, you there are some people I can't help, and there are some people I just cannot be friends with, and that they cannot be friends with me. And it's just, I don't think I used to think that's so sad. We should all just get along. Kumbaya. Um, Everybody can get along if you guys have heard me up here. You guys have heard me, and people probably just laugh their asses off at how naive I was to a lot of things, and what I felt about people, and how I truly felt. I still, for the most, do feel that way, and I do understand that mistakes are made. I get that. I get that, and I show a lot of grace towards mistakes, a lot more grace than I give myself, or that some people have given me. Um, but I cannot let it become that. I can never go through emotions again, what I went through. I'm not saying that nobody here is not worth it, but you know what? My grandkids need me much more than you guys do. My kids need me much more than you guys do. Um, and I don't want to get in that funk again. That's what my priority is my kids, my grandkids, my home. Um, and to me be that affected by someone's people that I've never met, that I've known for 3 to 6 months, 7 months, however long I've had my channel. No, that will never happen again. And it shouldn't happen to you. But listen, I'm not the moral authority here. But if you had to ask me for something, I would say check yourself, because your family needs you. And if this is causing you more grief than not, then uh, reevaluate. Yeah, Pinky, I let myself get into a bad way, and it affected my life. It. It affects my life, and it affected some relationships even within my family, and that's not happening anymore. Not going to happen anymore. All right, 19 people watching, 19 people in the bushes. Y'all come and say hi, or don't. It's fine. Sit up there if you're comfortable. Get your fuzzy, fuzzy robe on. You guys, it's getting cooler. It's getting cooler outside. Not cold, but it's getting cooler. I'm ready for 60s, the 60s. I would be so happy with that. I'm watching the leaves change. It's glorious. It's glorious. Ann's place. Keyboard warriors are everywhere, unfortunately. Yeah, right. Three Dot David's not worth being super curious over. It's done. It's finished. It's over. But it leaves lasting. It leaves lasting impressions and in your own mental crap to deal with afterwards. And for me, that takes a while. I'm not a switch. I can't turn on and off. And I'm always on this kick to improve myself. So I'm overthinking. I don't even think I overthink. I think I obsessive think. I'm obsessive thinking what I can do to be a better person when I don't think in the real part, I'm not a bad person. Do I make mistakes? Hell to the yeah, I make mistakes. I'm always gonna. Uh, but I've never intentionally set out to hurt anybody. That's not who I am. It's not who I am. And those that don't know that, then they don't know me. And I understand. I've only, some people have been here 3 weeks. Some people have been here 3 months. Some people have been here 6 months. Some people knew me before I had a channel. It's kind of hard to really know somebody. I mean, shit, people live with each other for 20 years and they're like, I never knew you. That's the way it is. But I'm not a bad person. And I never, ever would hurt anybody on purpose. I wouldn't do it. Unless you came at my kids or my family, all bets are off. All bets are off. But intentionally just hurting people I care about, no. Mm-mm, not me. Have I done it? Many times. Not on purpose. It's getting colder here. 14 to see when y'all talk like that, that's just weird. When you say 14, I'm thinking 14, whatever degree I'm in, and I'm thinking, oh shit, that's cold. 31 last week. Well, I'm walking around for the most part in like t-shirt material long sleeves. And so we're getting there. We're getting back to my hoodies. And sometimes I have to, like right now, I've got a sweater on over um, my shirt. So we're getting back to that. But I love hoodie weather. You guys can't stand it. Love it. Nobody's perfect. Less so the ones who think they are, Lena. Yeah. Yeah. I spend a lot of time on YouTube going on panels, etc. It's good for the soul. Have to keep boundaries. Man face. What the Sigma? Well, hello to you. The correct term would be hi, Leanie, or hi, chat. That's probably what I would say when I come in. But who am I? Aussie True Crime. Oh, God, Aussie True Crime. Can I just tell you right now, you're going to be so mad at me, you're not going to be able to see straight. Punch me in the frickin' face. God. Hi, Aussie True Crime. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You're going to be mad. I'm just going to let you know you're going to be mad at me. And I'm begging you, please don't be mad at me. Begging you. Done with people being mad at me. I don't like it. It's not a good feeling. So, Aussie True Crime, I have some splaining to do, and here it is. I did not know that the package you sent me had to have my signature on it. 2 days last week, I was out of town, actually. And I guess maybe, I don't know, didn't see it in the pile of mail at all that said that they had tried to get my signature and it didn't work. The only thing I got was on Sunday when the mail wasn't checked on Sunday that I know of. I saw it on the counter on Monday and it said that it was my final notice and I had a package I had to sign for and I was like, I didn't even know what it was about. And then I realized the name was According to Leanie on there and I knew exactly it was coming from. Anyways, long story short, I went to the post office and guess what? It needed a signature. It did. It needed a signature. I should have sent you a picture of it. But yeah, I mean, yours is the only one that I can think of because it has According to Leanie on it and you're the only one that I knew that it didn't say it came from Australia. It just said, according to Lenny, with my name. And it said I needed to sign for it. No, they told me they sent it back because it didn't have my signature. So what I'm going to ask of you, if that is you that did get it, and please don't be mad at me. Please, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you some money. Whatever it is, I want it. I want it, and I would like it to be shipped back to me. I don't plan on going. The middle of October, I will be out of town for a week, and then I'm waiting on a phone call any day. Get on a plane for California. My best friend's, my childhood friend, her dad is in hospice, and just waiting on the word. And then my sister and I will be flying out there. So, but I will let my bonus child, who would be house sitting for me because he lives here, that he could go to the post office and sign for it if that happens again. I never got to see it. They just left that sticker on my door, and it said final notice, that I had to come to that post office and sign for it. So I don't know if it was a box or not. I never got to see it. So when I went up there to go and get it, because what we do is we go to the post office and then we give them that piece of paper that's left. We sign whatever receipt they need us to sign that we actually got it, and then they give it to us. That's how that happens. So no, I don't want you paying the extra. No, 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 no. I don't want you to pay the extra fee to send it over here. That's crazy. And if you don't accept my money, I'll just come over to chat. I'll handle this Aussie true crime. But I want it so much. I really do. And I'm sick about that. Festus, hello. Good to see you. You blame the postman who's a soft cock. Thank you so much. Thank you for not being angry with me. I felt terrible. Well, I have some news, you guys. There's 24 people here. I hope we have 24 likes. He said soft cock. Festus says, who's a soft cock? I think that's what he said. Never heard that term before, but I'll probably use it. Soft cock. I have some news. You guys ready? Wednesday is a boy. Wednesday is a boy. Yeah. I have misgendered my kitten, and I was blown away last night when I figured it out. It might be Cook. Maybe it's a Cook, soft Cook. I don't know. Wednesday was having a great time last night. She was flipped over on her back underneath the couch, and she was clawing out the couch and just moving, and kind of, it looked like she was running on the bottom of the couch and sliding her back all over the bottom of the couch. And she was doing it so fast, it was so damn cute. I couldn't get my camera out to take a picture of her or take a video of her doing that. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen. And her backside happened to come out of this side of the couch where I saw it. And for a split second, you guys, that quick, I saw it. And I was like, wait, what? You guys know, I know genitalia. I do, even on animals. She slid herself back underneath the couch, and I thought, all right, now I have to really look. So I waited till she got done playing. Then I was like, come here, Wednesday. She came over. I started petting her, and I flipped her around so I could see her belly. And there it was, plain as day. She has a pecker. Yeah, little Wednesday, sweet, sweet little Wednesday, has a bippy, you guys. Wednesday's a boy. And I was like, oh no. Little girl's hearing me call Wednesday, so she's standing here looking at me like she's outside. And I apologized, and I was hugging her, and laughing at her, and I was like, "Looky here, little girl, my littlest girl. Um, you're always going to be a girl to me. I can't help it that you kind of have a girl's name. I mean, I could at this point start calling you Saturday, but it probably wouldn't stick. Friday's already been used, so can't call him Friday. I'll probably never call him a boy. She's always going to be a she because that's what I've been calling her, as a she. And so, I was like, look, you're a boy and your name is Wednesday. There was a boy named Sue. It's a song. Johnny Cash, he did just fine for himself. So I was like, you're going to be fabulous. You're going to be a great cat. You're going to be a great cat, but I'm going to have to cut your balls off. I was having discussion with Wednesday. I was letting him know, like, listen, Wednesday, like, those are coming off because you are not allowed to spray my house or get other kittens pregnant. It's just not happening on my watch. Y'all, this morning I got up and I called my veterinarian and I was like, looky here. I need Wednesday to get in. Wednesday's a boy. Y'all, just for Wednesday to be seen so they could verify Wednesday's a boy and to get her first shot. No, it's not even the shot included. It's not even the shot included. It's just her being seen to verify that she's a boy, make sure she doesn't have fleas, looking in her ears, making sure she's fine. Then all the shots and all that comes, gets added on. It's $70 because I was like, look, I have to set her up. She has got to be neutered. She has to be. And they're like, absolutely. And I said, how much is this going to cost me? And they said, well, the initial visit is $70. Her shots will be more if she's got mites or fleas, which I know she doesn't, but if she's got all that's more. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, this is why we have so many poor animals running around on the loose, not being taken care of because nobody can afford vet bills, much less getting them. I don't know how much a spay or a neuter is going to cost me, but I'm not adding to the population of animals that don't have homes. I didn't say nothing. I mean, it's their profession, but that's what I'm thinking in my head is, oh my God, like, this is why you guys, everybody's wondering, everybody get your pet spay or neuter. Well, guess what? People don't have the money for that crap. I'm sure it's going to be over $100 to get him spayed. I know that. So it's sad. And I know they got low cost places. Y'all, it's still $100 because that's where my daughter takes hers to get hers done. It's $100. That's a lot of money for people. That's a lot of money for me. Makes me sick. It makes me sick. So it took 4 months to figure out that for me to have to break the news to sweet little Wednesday that little thing there is a bippy. You have a bippy. You do not have a vagina. So I had to give the talk to Wednesday, let her know. Hubby brought home a boy kitten to be a playmate for our first rescue. A few months later, the boy playmate was pregnant and gave birth to 5 kittens. Listen, when Tina was saying, I'm not lying to you guys, when Tina was saying, she had brought home that kitten, and the next thing she knew, there were kittens behind the couch that she never knew. I was like, you didn't know? Because I've always known if my cats were male or female. Never had a question. I'm 55 years old. I've had cats and dogs my whole life. Never questioned it. Never questioned it. I always knew right away. Sometimes they say, I looked it up, sometimes it says that you could go 3 to 10 weeks without knowing what your cat really is, because it kinda looks the same down there until they actually grow with this with their scrotums grow, but it looks the same down there, and how you tell, I'm just gonna give you guys a real quick lesson here. They're what looks like to be a little hoo-ha because their scrotum is not visible yet. For a girl, it's like a elongated hole, and if it's a boy, it's just a circle, a round circle. And I'll be got blessed Wednesday as a circle. Then I got to feeling around because you know me, I'm getting in there. I'm gonna know. I felt those little testes, tiny, tiny little. They feel like tiny little seeds. They're not even. Yeah, that's me. That's what I do. But I'm a veterinarian. I play a veterinarian on YouTube as well. So I couldn't understand Tina until last night. I still don't understand the whole my cat was pregnant and I didn't know that, because I've had many cats that were pregnant. It's not that I never knew they weren't pregnant. You could feel kittens moving you could feel all babies moving in animals. You can put your hand on their tummy in their last 2 to 3 weeks of pregnancy. You could feel the babies moving around. It's the most awesome thing to feel. I have both a male and a female cat, both desexed. Granddaughters still waiting for kittens. Well, yeah, you have to listen. Little girl, my golden retriever, I will be breeding her, but I don't breed just breeding. You know what I mean? And if I couldn't sell her pups to a good home, I I I I would keep them. I would keep my puppies. I have enough room. I can keep them. Would they drive me crazy? Yeah, but I would keep them. But I don't breed them like just backyard breeders. All of my dogs are papered. All of my dogs have DNA testing. All of my dogs have got genetic testing. And if one of my dogs came up with any kind of carrier for a genetic disease, absolutely, I would not breed them. And I know some people don't like breeders. They're just like, well, you're part of the problem. Well, here's the deal. Somebody's going to go out there and uh, and get a golden. This is how I look at it. I'm just using my example. Someone's going to go out there and get a golden retriever off a backyard breeder because it's going to cost them $600, right? Those puppies were not. They were first raised on the outside, so they have absolutely no manners. They have not been trained. They're not set up for success in a new home whatsoever. And none of them have any kind of testing done. So you don't know what kind of dogs you're breeding. Those people are just, it's a quick buck, and they're not willing to spend any more money to make sure that they put out good puppies. So in me, my way of thinking is there's always going to be backyard breeders. But if there's a breeder who is willing, if there are true, legit breeders who are willing to put in the work to produce animals um, that are set up for all those reasons I just gave of backyard breeders, set up for success to go live a long, healthy life, um, then maybe that just puts one backyard breeder out of business. And I stand by that. I don't know why veterinarians don't volunteer to do it for free once in a while. Right. I mean, they make a lot of money. I know how much money I spend on my dogs and on Simba, my cat, before Wednesday. And I'm just one person. So imagine everybody in their practice. You can volunteer once a month. And I know, I get it, but you can't tell me they're hurting for money. I would do it. I would do it. Why not? Why wouldn't you do it? Why not? Missions for missions for animals. I mean, we send, there's always these missions of regular doctors that go overseas, God bless them, and donate their time and energy and expertise to these third world countries, to children, and take care of them and feed them. Why can't we do the same for animals? I don't know. Maybe I just expect too much. Maybe if everybody would just do a little, if you would just do a little, a lot would get done. So imagine the 50, let's just say there's 50 veterinarians here in this, if they would all donate, uh, let's just say 8 hours of their time and their expertise, 50 of them, just in my tiny little, mine's not even a real city, it's a town. We could take care of a lot of animals, but people don't realize that just a little, when people say a little bit goes a long way, well, it goes a long way if everybody's doing a little. It's annoying. It was our first rescue 15 years ago, and we thought it looks the same. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you, Anns. Where I got Wednesday from, I was just told it was a. I was told it was a girl. I wanted a girl because I haven't had a girl cat in years and years and years. I don't know if I've ever. I think I've had one girl cat, and I was like, I want a girl cat this time, and so I was told it was a girl. I didn't question it until I saw her backside flipped over, and I was like, oh, well, you're not a little girl. Never made that mistake again. I get you, girl. I get you. Nothing's worse than a Siamese in heat. Uh, I think males that are still intact, they're terrible. And that's the other thing. I'm just like, oh, negative. You will not be spraying my house. Have you ever walked in someone's house and you can smell that really thick smell of cat? It smells like you think it's cat urine. It's not. It's the spray. Sometimes it's the cat urine, but it's the spray. And I'm just like, oh, negative. That's not happening here. Not doing that. You got to, those balls got to go. Um, there are a lot of animals that have no home and are being euthanized daily, right? That's right. We have a municipality vets that do it for free. You just buy the meds and injections yourself. If not, they're spending. Ah, wow. I wonder, is there, I don't know, but is there like a, shut the hell up, 3 Dave. Uh, is there a shot that you could give animals that makes them sterile, but will not harm, any other part of them? I wonder. Maybe that would be a great invention. 3 Dave, go work on that. Work on inventing just a shot that can be given to animals that will make them sterile. Then they wouldn't have to go through surgery. They wouldn't have to go through all that and all that money and stuff like that. Iris Jessie, hello. How are you, love bug? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm Spank Sprayer personally. Of course. Wouldn't that be wonderful though, Anne, if you could just, I mean, I know how to inject my animals. I can inject my animals. And if not, you can take them to a vet. That'd be wonderful. There's birth control for the females though. Really? I didn't know that either. I know there's um like animals that you've seen them tied, like dogs, for instance. If you see dogs tied together, you can take them to the vet and they can administer medication, kind of like the morning after pill. Yeah, to make sure that they do not have a pregnancy. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I mean, spunk. So Three Dot Dave says, I'm spunk, or is it skunk? Eh? Dave? I'm spunk sprayer personally. Same that's used for humans. A certain birth control we use too. Don't remember the name of it. Yeah, there's a lot of things that animals take. Like when you take your animals to the vet and they have to be given amoxicillin or um, a couple of different. There's a couple of different. What do you call it? Antibiotics. It's the same antibiotics that humans take. So there's quite a few things that animals can take. Now, I am not a vet in real life, so speak to your vet for your own advice on this, or do your own research on it. But um, there's a lot of things you can do for your animals that people don't realize that they can do. It makes them not go into heat. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Anyway, so Wednesday has an appointment at 8:30. Go give him my money to tell me that Wednesday's a boy, which I already know, and then get her scheduled to have her surgery. And I hate surgery. I hate it so much for animals. Um, only only one of mine. So well, Simba too. So one cat, one dog since I've been an adult that's had it done. And I just feel so bad for them with that little cone on their heads and so sad. And I'm so scared they're gonna. I mean, Cheyenne had a hysterectomy, her last litter, and she had 8 babies crawling all over her, nursing, and she had a very big cut. And I was scared to death. I was scared to death, but I just prayed for her, prayed over her, and it never got infected, never. I mean, it was never, they never hurt her. So I was thankful for that. I, but I don't personally think it's a good thing as it's hormones. Meanie boys isn't a big one. It's just a snips. Oh, so they don't have to cut them? So my son, so Simba was my son's cat. And then when he went away into the military, he asked me to keep him. So Simba had already had all of his shots. I just had to take him for a yearly shot, and he was, and my son had him neutered. So, oh, I didn't know that. So I wasn't around when Simba had his done. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Tiny snip, snip. I remember hearing that dogs could get cut. Right. Mary Jane, yeah, when it first came out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl, I remember that too. Because I wouldn't take Cheyenne for a walk. Because remember, they were like, oh, it's in the air. It's in the air. It's floating around in the air. Dogs can get it and pass it to humans. That's the day Cheyenne and I quit walking together for that whole year. Huh, annoying. Listen, I would rather err on the side of the right side than the wrong side. So I know a lot of people were pissed off. That's a whole new topic. I know a lot of people are pissed off with how the sea. I'm just going to say it. I mean, I'll take it out there and take how COVID was handled. Um, Looking back on it now, we see that there are things that some of us won't be doing again. But uh, everybody was scared. Um, Do I think that our people in high places knew about it and knew what was going on and knew exactly what it was going to do and how potent it was and all that? Yes. I think they lied to us. Um, and we were sheep. That's what I think. So, God forbid anything really, really happens because people don't trust the people in high places. So it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf, right? So now, if the people in high places come out and say, "Guys, we're in trouble. Everybody needs to stay inside," everybody's going to be like side eyeing and say, "No, no, I don't know." Uh, Girls are more intense. It could be carriers. Do we really know? Do we really know? Uh, in my view, the person who invented COVID knows. Uh, no, it's cats that get COVID, but it's not coronavirus like ours, so it doesn't jump from them to us. Ah, my dog sniffs everything, Mary Jane Doe, wherever he smells another dog's pee. Right, I walk my dogs. I don't walk them in grass at all. I've never walked my dogs in grass. Just because, did you know that parvo, which is one of the leading causes of death to puppies and kittens, things like that, can live in the ground for up to 8 years. So if an animal has peed on that ground, um, and if it has parvo, and your animal walks through it, they could bring parvo back to their own yard. So I've always taught my dogs, I walk in the street. My dogs don't go for a walk to pee or poop. That's all done here at home. Thank God. Um, and Cheyenne used to walk 4 miles with me, you guys. It's like she just knew. She just knew there wasn't gonna be anywhere for her to poop or pee. We gotta go. And I'm not talking leisurely walks. Like if I'm walking, I'm getting it. We're going. Because it's for exercise. I'm not leisurely walking my dogs, we're out there exercising. So there's no time to sniff and stuff like that. So we walk if I'm on a slower street, I'm walking in the middle of the street with my dog. And I hear a car coming, I move out of the way. That's just me. I don't take my dogs to dog parks. I don't take them anywhere like that. All of my animals are vaccinated, but what they can pick up on their paws and bring back to their own yards, it's scary. Scary. Pets worldwide, including cats and dogs, have been infected with the virus that causes COVID-19. Most after close contact with people, COVID-19. The rest pet spread and COVID-19 is very low. Should you title this stream, Neutering Our Pets, Fascinating Topics? Well, I could, but in 10 minutes, I probably wouldn't be talking about it, Dave. That's why it never really has a title. Unless it has something to do with me, like right now, trying to find my groove. That's it. You know how stressed out I was about coming on here? Do you know how much anxiety I had coming on here, Dave? There's no way I could really title my lives because I end up talking about so many damn things. I didn't start out talking about neutering, Dave. Don't piss me off. Dave, you just want to get on panel and talk dirty. I'll wait for your answer because I know you. Hold on, I got a cough. That's what it is, Dave. You just want to get on panel and talk dirty. That's it. And I'm not opposed to it. But let's just quit beating around the bush, Dave. All you got to say is, Leanie, I'm bored. Now, would you get the response from me that you think you should get? Probably not. I'd probably say something, well, who the hell are you, Dave? Go to a different channel, Dave. That's probably what you would have gotten. But let's not beat around the bush, Dave. You could just put it in chat. Leanie, can I come up on panel and talk dirty to you? He's like, let's just be honest, Dave. Can I talk dirty to your subscribers, Dave? I know you, Dave. I know you. I know you. But in the meanwhile, I need more coffee. In the meanwhile, I need more coffee. And that's what I'm going to get, Dave. Some more coffee. Where is everybody? What do we got for likes? What's going on? Anybody care? Anybody care? I'll check it. 23 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. 23 likes. Wow. See, Dave? See there? 23 likes. Some people like discussing animals, Dave. They hit the like. 3 dot motherfucking Dave. We need some coffee. All right. Well, you did that. Yeah, you did. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for telling everybody to hit the like. It's only because you're here, Dave. I know. No, it's only because you're here. I wonder if we ever meet who is going to do all these talking, because I can give you a good go with talking. And you're welcome to come up on panel. You know, I probably you probably would probably talk more. I'm not going I'm just being real with you. I listen. I have learned to listen a lot more when I'm with people. I learned not to interject so much. On here, I have no choice but to talk. I don't hear anybody else. I'm wondering who's live right now. I don't know. Somebody's live. I can always tell when the chat just does this. Somebody's live. And then after Anne, for me, like, that's why I always put like a 2-hour limit on company, because I get overwhelmed. I get like, there's too much, the noise. You're always taking over. Hate myself, but can't help it. But you know what? You know you have that problem. A lot of people don't know they have that problem. So if you didn't know you had that problem, you can't work on it. Now, if I hear someone talking bullshit, if I'm in the room and somebody is just talking, I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I'm probably going to be mean. Probably say something really, really sarcastic, and then I shut up. I'm very cool. 3 dot Dave. Yeah, I'm so sarcastic. My whole family is. There's not one person in my family, even, I mean, all of my mom's kids, all of her grandchildren, my children, my sister's kids, my brother's kids. We can't get together without constant banter, constant sarcasm. So we cover everything up with laughing. We won't have the real conversation. We won't have those real conversations because we're all passionate people. Hi, Maria. We're all very passionate people. That's what I'll call us, because that's the nice word. And none of us want to hurt each other's feelings, but at the same time, we're pissed off. So what we do is we do it all in sarcasm, and we interact in sarcasm. And if the shit gets deep, then pretty much everybody will disperse really fast. really, really fast. So also that's why I have a time limit because I feel like we could all get together for 2 hours and behave ourselves enough to not let problems creep up. See, I'm like that in my house too, y'all. I'm like this in my house. I'm like 2 hours, guys. 2 hours because once the drama if somebody starts drama, I clear it out. I'm like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Um, I don't do the drama in my house. I don't. I speak my piece to everybody who's here. If it started, I'll speak my piece and then I'm like, I'm done. If you're going to continue, then you have to go somewhere else to continue because I'm already done and it's my space. So go to your space and do it. I'm exactly that way in my life, really. But if you have a limit, like a 2 hour limit, I feel like everybody could be on their best behavior and be fine. That's just how I was brought up. I don't know. I do get sarcasm. Let me see. I do get sarcasm as I've learned some myself, but there's also sarcasm that I don't understand. Um, I think if you probably didn't grow up, I know a lot of people don't get my sarcasm. Not a. I think it's also different when you're in different countries. I really do, and I'm learning that all sarcasm isn't the same. Um, and I know that people take sarcasm differently. Like some of the shit, my sister was here last night, you guys. We finished up my wallpapering. And if you guys would have heard the shit that me and my sister were saying to each other, you would think we hate each other. But we don't. It's it's just who we are. And it's all sarcastic and we laugh. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I had to step off the freaking ladder because she had me laughing so hard I was going to pee myself, and then doubled over because she's like, fuck you. And I'm like, fuck you. And I can't even tell you the stuff that we say to each other. And it just, not a lot of people you can do that with. My sister's one of them. And she's like that with me. Now, her friends, she doesn't do that with her friends because they would be like, what do you hate me? No, it's just the way we are. So I think it's how you were raised and then how you've learned to communicate with everybody communicates with people different. Everybody's different that you should communicate with. Like some people you can't talk to like that because they're either not going to get it or they just don't appreciate it or whatever, you know. And some people you can't tell, listen, I love you, I really care about you because that's uncomfortable for them. So you just stick out a hand, right? You learn how to communicate with people differently. Good morning, mobile mechanic. Ann says, yeah, I never mean to hurt, but somehow always end up doing just that. I do it as well, Ann. I do it as well. Like I was saying, people don't get me. Never, ever, ever. Now, if I mean to, there are times that I absolutely mean, if there's ever a question in your mind, did Leanie really mean that or not? Was she really trying to be mean or I can tell you right now, no. That's how you could tell with my personality. If you have to question yourself if I was trying to be mean, then the answer 100% of the time is no. I never tried to hurt your feelings and I never tried to be mean because I don't play games. So if I'm pissed off at you and I'm coming at you, you're going to know 100% hands down. There's not going to be any questions in your mind. None. If there's a question, then I'm being facetious, just being funny. Now, is it funny to you? I guess not. But was it intentional? Absolutely not. My dad was extremely sarcastic. I think it might be the autism as we take it literal. I get it. I get it. Mobile mechanic, it's good to see you, honey. Are you up late or are you up early? We have 5 kids close in ages, so a lot of banter. Right, right. Yeah. And I guess because of the way that my sister and I raised our kids, we were young and they saw how my sister and I interacted my sisters, should I say, my brother. That's the way our kids learn to interact. Um, and space. I don't really know how to handle games, wordplay. Me either. Me either. As I say it, as I see it. Right. And I don't know about you, Ann, but it frustrates me. It to the point that I do get mad. Don't try to be discreet. Don't lay it on me gently. Um, I don't like it. Up late. Mobile mechanic. Big hugs to you, honey. Big hugs to you. That's a great stream mentally if you're offended. You didn't get the joke, right? Right. Well, everybody's offended 3.date. I mean, especially in America. I think America is the most freaking offended country in the world. Now, I'm only from America, so, but I watch enough news, see enough YouTube, interact with enough people that come and go that to realize that I feel like if we took a census, America is the freaking single most offended people that I've ever known. I we're sickening. If there's nothing to be offended about, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. It is so frustrating. Get over yourself. Lunch lady, good morning, love bug. How are you? And it feels false, and I can trust you if you play around in the bush. Yeah, exactly right. Well, that's offensive. I'm sure it is. Dave, I am 100% positive that at least at least one American was offended by me saying that Americans are uh, offended. Wham. It's annoying. Um, so true about the USA. I'm right there with you. I'm American. I can say it without any malice. We're sickening people. Sickening. And everybody's powdering each. I mean, can we bring back the fucking powder puffs? You remember those things your mom used to have sitting on her dresser? It was a round canister, and you open the top, and it had this fuzzy little pink or blue or purple little carpet thing. It looked like a carpet, and underneath that was powder. And she used to pick up the powder with it, and she'd powder her neck and her chest. Well, we need to bring those back because Americans need their asses powdered. I mean, so they have a place to sit down. They're so offended. You need to throw powder around with powder puffs. God, it's so sickening. Fucking babies. You could always live in my town where people are eating. Oh my God, Mobile Mechanic! I heard that. Is it true? Because here in Ohio, that's what I'm dealing with. Please, Mobile Mechanic, tell me that is not true. Please tell me it's not true. Yeah, Mary Jane Doe. It looks like that shag carpet kind of fuzzies. You never had one of those? Your mom didn't have that on her thing? No, but I remember the cool squirt gun that was in the shower. Well, that's your penis. Are you talking about your penis? Oh my God, it's true. Oh, how I was hoping it wasn't true. I was hoping it was just made up stuff for clicks and views. Oh my God. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, where's PETA when you need him? You have the powder puff stuff. Well, Mary Jane Doe, we need to just get that out. Your mom had the puff. I'm getting a puff. And everybody, I'm going to start walking around with it in the malls and ask everybody who's offended. And I'm going to powder their asses for them. All right, honey, go on. Mary Jane Doe says, you heard firsthand accounts. Tell us, mobile mechanic. Oh, my God. Oh, that breaks my heart. I'm going to have to Pied Piper it over. I'm going to Ohio. Not this weekend, next weekend. I'll be in Ohio. I'm going to go over there and Pied Piper all the animals out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk your streets, mobile mechanic, and I'm going to be the Pied Piper, and all your dogs and cats are following me back over to the Indiana border. I heard about the geese, but I thought the pets were only the rumors. Anne says, no, Leanie, even here a certain group of immigrants came here and opened restaurants, and they got caught last year. They were serving cat and dog meat to their people. Listen, I have heard that my whole life, that a certain culture served cat and dog meat. And I remember as a little girl watching a 2020 special or something, because they had closed down a bunch of restaurants that were selling that stuff. You guys probably already know. I'm just not going to call out anybody on here because I don't want to piss off a whole nation. So I was little. I don't know for a fact that to be true or not. I did see, like I said, on 2020, but shit, they've been putting stuff on the TV that's false and fake forever. So I always hoped it wasn't true. Proof is out there if you can stomach it. I can't. They got closed down immediately. Mary Jane says local places buy catfish out of the Hudson from people. Dave. Thank you, lunch lady. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting that like and subscribe. I just so tasty, Dave. Your ass needs a whipping. At least you don't need powdering, Dave, and at least you're sarcastic. For everybody that doesn't know what Dave is saying, it's sarcastic. Guys, give me a minute. I need coffee. Tastes just like chicken. On that note, I will BRB.
But not alone. Leanie gives them a place, a new island they call home. Under the tropical sun, stories begin to flow. Contestants old and brave find a new kind of glow. According to Leanie, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Leanie, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. According to Lee, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Lee, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. No one put you here, just love and care. Turtle islands come, but your heart finds its lair. According to Leanie, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. No eviction here, just love and care. Turtle Island's gone, but your heart finds its lair. No eviction here, just love and care. Out from the island they come, lost but not alone. Leanie gives them a place, a new island they call home. Under the tropical sun, stories begin to flow. Contestants old and brave find a new kind of glow. According to Lee, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Lee, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. Cameras have gone away, but new lights start to shine. In her presence they stay, in this new life they find. According to Lee, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Lee, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. Cameras have gone away, but new lights start to shine. In her presence they stay, in this new life they find. According to Lee, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Lee, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. No one put you here, just love and care. Turtle Islands come, but your heart finds its lair. According to Leanie, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. No eviction here, just love and care. Turtle Island's gone, but your heart finds its lair. Here, just love and care. Out from the island they come, lost but not alone. Leany gives them a place, a new island they call home. Under the tropical sun, stories begin to flow. Contestants old and brave find a new kind of glow. According to Leany, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Leany, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. Cameras have gone away, but new lights start to shine. In her presence they stay, in this new life they find. According to Leany, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Leany, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. Cameras have gone away, but new lights start to shine. In her presence they stay, in this new life they find. According to Leany, she's got a plan. Rescue the fallen with a wave of her hand. According to Leany, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. No one picture here, just love and care. Turtle Island's gone, but your heart finds its lair. According to Leany, sun-kissed and free, a home for the broken, out on the sea. No eviction here, just love and care. Turtle Island's gone, but your heart finds its lair. No eviction here, just love and care. Out from the island they come, lost but not alone. Leany gives them a place, a new island they call home. Under the tropical sun, stories begin
Hmm. Sorry, lunch lady. Mobile mechanic gone. Make fun of me another time. Wait, what? Dave. Just Grammy. Oh my goodness. Hello. Are you okay? How are you healing? Oh goodness, it's so good to see you. Sorry, guys. Handle something. That's what I had to do. Handle something. And I'm going to handle it here too. No, Dave, like I said in the beginning about sarcasm, not everybody's going to get other people's sarcasm. I do think I know you well enough to know that you don't mean any harm to people. But like me, like Anne, probably, since she's the one that said it, we say things that are inappropriate at times. I mean, even you got to admit that. If you don't admit it, I'll tell you. Let me tell you, you're inappropriate at times, but you already know that. And it hurts people's feelings or it pisses them off or it upsets them or whatever. And you got to own it. And you're not for everyone, just like Pink said, you're not for everybody. Yeah, lunch lane would be powdering people's asses. Oh no, you haven't missed anything fun, Melly Joe. It's just me. So mobile mechanic, let me apologize, not for Dave. Can't apologize for Dave. You can't apologize for somebody. But I'm sorry if you I'm sorry that you got upset. I'm sorry that somebody said something in here that upset you. Listen, the best thing to do is I want you to come back, mobile mechanic. I love you with all my heart. You're my state buddy, right over there, right next to me. Just fucking block Dave. Dave's used to be in blocking. Not you, mobile mechanic. I'm talking about the people in this country who are offended by everything. Now, I'm not talking about you, mobile mechanic, at all. I'm talking about the woke generation. I'm not talking about. I love you to death, mobile mechanic. I would. I wasn't talking about you. I'm sorry if you took it that way. I really wasn't. I'm talking about the woke gener. I'm just gonna say it. The woke generation. The whole thing. It's just bullshit. It's bullshit, and I'm over it. I want to say thank you to Maria G. Listen, uh, I don't like having family meetings, but I do. There's a lot that I don't say that I could say on almost every live I go on. But sometimes ignoring things is the best way to go about things. But there's some things that just cannot be ignored, like when somebody's cloning me, my picture, my name, and they go into other chats and pretend to be me. I don't understand. I will never understand how anybody could have enough time on their hands to have an alternate account or make an alternate account of somebody. I did, if you're doing it, um, I don't know. You know, reevaluate. Listen, if you want to do it, do it. I don't care. If you want to do it, do it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it, and I'll never agree with it. So, to whoever got my picture, got my name, all that. Um, Listen, I've heard it's been said that imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So, thank you. Thank you. It was made today. Well, I hope it's been deleted. So if you're a content creator in any way, if according to Leanie comes in there and says anything negative in your channels, Um, automatically, that's not me because I respect creators. I would come on my own channel to bitch, moan, and complain. 100% every time I will come to my channel. Now, if you want to follow me to my channel and then we have it out here on my channel, let's go. But we're doing it on my channel. That would be like going into someone's home and disrespecting their home. No, I just leave. I just leave. So if you ever see according to Leanie on anybody's channel and something negative is being said, it is not, even if I'm being talked about, it's not me. It's not me. Because I can come over here and fire up a live. And all the drama can come here. And I can get the views. And then I could put this person up on panel and I could have my voice heard. Right? I'm not dumb. Nearly got into a bar fight once, you guys. I'll tell you, well, there's been a lot. There's this one particular bar fight. And this is what I liken it to. I thought me and this bartender were cool. We're cool. She's always slipped me some free drinks and shit. Well, she ended up getting drunk, and I guess the jealousy just came out with this one guy, right? She was pissed off that she thought I had given this guy my phone number. You guys, I've never given a guy my phone number in a bar. Now, I have done the walk of shame. Didn't give him my phone number, just went home with them and had a good time for 13 minutes and left. So when somebody asked me for my phone number, this is God's honest truth. I've always put on the paper or whatever. I never said no, no, no. I just put on the paper 1-800-LUV Leanie. Always. That's the phone number I've always given out. Okay. So she saw this guy. I didn't know she liked him. I had no clue. We're sitting at the bar. We're drinking. And hadn't even bought me a drink, you guys. And he asked me for my phone number. I did the same thing. I wrote on the napkin, right? Wouldn't get my phone number, but even if it was, bitch, mind your business. How about that? When he asked for your phone number, let me know. But anyways, she got pissed off. I didn't find out. I walked away from the bar. I didn't even speak to him the rest of the night because I feel like that makes it pretty well known. Well, you're not getting my number. So if you're out just looking for that, then ask for somebody else's, right? So I went out, spent the rest of the night dancing, having fun, blah, 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 blah. The end of the night, you guys, bar's closing. The other night I was walking out and she screamed at me from behind the bar. Something about that I'm a fucking, I don't know. She called me a slut or something like that. And turned around and looked at her. I was like, what is your problem? And people are filing out of the bar and everybody stops. And she was like, you're a fucking tramp and whatever. And she's like, give your number out to guys. And I was just, first of all, I don't have to. I'm a grown ass woman. If I want to give my number to somebody, I'll give it to them. And I don't need anybody's permission for that. So I didn't feel like defending myself or telling her exactly what I do because that's none of her business. But what I did not appreciate was she's just her the way that she came at me, right? And I was like, you need to shut the hell up because you're drunk. And the next time I see you in here, like you're going to be the one apologizing. So I just would shut the hell up. And so I turned to walk away and she just kept on. And I turned around and I was like, ooh, don't fucking call me a slut any day of the week, bitch. You don't call me anything. You call me whore because believe you me, one way or another, I'm getting paid for this shit. And then it started blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth. And she did everything she could to get me behind that bar. Everything she could to get me to come behind that bar. And I knew it because the minute I stepped behind the bar, I would have been arrested. Now, if she had come out of that bar from behind the bar, I could have beat her ass, but I couldn't go in to get her, right? I would be arrested. I knew that. I thank God. I'm telling you, doesn't matter how drunk I've gotten or I've never passed out, I've never allowed myself to be sick or nothing like that. I may not be able to control everything I do, but I know what I'm doing. And I thank God for that because I knew I was being baited to come behind the bar to get arrested. That would have been the ultimate thing, right? So I didn't. my friends ended up pushing me out of the bar or whatever, just tell me it's not worth it or whatever. I wanted to beat the hell out of that dumb bitch. But anyways, and I wasn't lying. The next weekend when I showed up, she apologized. She was drunk. Were you? Anyways, so I never got another free drink there either. Damn it. Not from her. Fuck. But anyways, I liken, that's what I liken this to, right? That people clone accounts uh to bring people here, negative things here, and I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. So I just want you guys 100% to know that that's not me. I did get a screenshot. I'm not going to lie. I got two actually from different people, and whatever that person said in the chat over there, it was I saw was nice, but um, if you want to clone me and make nice with people, go do that. At least I don't know. At least do something kind with my name and my likeness. Do that. Do something kind with it. But I'm just letting you know, if you ever see any negative stuff out there in people's channels, and I hope the creators know this, that you won't hear anything negative out of my mouth. I'll come fire this up if I want to fight, and you come over here and let's go. Um, and I know why that was brought up. See, it took time to. Why would I be brought over to that chat? Well, then I went and I saw um, a short that was done or a video or something that was done with my name on it. So I looked, and I want to say this. I don't want any problems. I don't. I don't want to be a part of any problems. Hence why one of the reasons why I shut down my Facebook, because I don't want any problems and I don't want to be about people's problems and I don't want to hear about people's problems. I don't want to be involved. Don't involve me. Keep me out of it. I'm just over here in my little corner doing my little old thing, not bothering nobody. Try to keep my chat clean. That's what I try to do. I cannot be responsible for people's whatever they do outside of my channel. I'm not the YouTube police. I'm not going to police YouTube or other people's chats or what they do. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nobody talks to me about that kind of stuff. I don't get any hate messages even on Messenger about people that often. I don't want to be involved in it. But I also cannot be held accountable. I will not be held accountable for people's actions. My name was used flat out, and I try to protect people. I really do, by not using their names. But we all know who we're talking about. We all know. So I want to say that uh, listen. So much negativity has been said. So much negativity about me. Not from a creator so much, but subs and so I'm just gonna I mean everybody else says what they want to say and somehow I hold myself to a higher standard and I have to be the higher authority and I have to be the big person walking around, right? I get tired of being the bigger person. Does it mean that I won't always try? Yeah, I'll always try. That's who I am. But at some point you got to stand up for yourself, right? You really do. You have to stand up for yourself. And not that I've been attacked, I haven't been attacked. But I want it understood right now. I'm loyal to those that are loyal to me. I'm loyal to those before they're loyal to me. And then when I find out that there was a different agenda, or they're just hateful people altogether, or my smoke screen was up. Oh my God, I'm missing my ring. My smoke screen is up and I didn't see what that person was really about. Then of course, um, relationships change, right? They do. I know Lizzo. I don't know if she's here. Is Lizzo here? Lizzo. If you're here, Lizzo, I've only had like 2 rounds of doing mods. I don't mod people as soon as they come in here and say, "Oh, now you're a mod." No, no, no. When I first started and I realized I had to have some mods, I modded those that came into my chat first. Excuse me, I got a cough. I modded those that were the first people in my chat. Um, and I don't regret that at all. And then I had to let a couple of those go, just because they weren't coming around. If you look, you don't have to be here. Nobody is chained to this place. If you don't want to be here, if you don't like what I'm doing here, if you don't like what I say here, the door swings both ways. Walk back out. Keep on going. You're gonna find somewhere where you fit. You're gonna find your people. Go find them. Okay. No hard feelings. Well, of course, there were people that I modded that for whatever reason, they didn't come in here. They didn't hang out here anymore or whatever. So I'm not gonna keep them modded. I'm not gonna keep talking about them as a mad mod, um, and giving them props and kudos and thanks and love, when they're not here. So what's the point? That's the way I look at it. Okay. So just got rid of them. Then I needed some more daytime ones for the very few uh, things that I have going on um, during the daytime. So then I asked Lunch Lady, Mary Jane Doe, somebody else, I can't remember who else it was. That was the second round of people that I asked to mod for me, right? And and they did, and I'm thankful, right? So that's how my mods here worked. Okay. And I understand there are people that are here that come in, constantly and all the time. And if it was another creator, they would probably mod those people, right? To me, mods aren't about that. We can be friends without having a wrench. In fact, I tell all of you, if you have a channel, do not mod me. I would not be a good mod, right? So I modded the people who were there for me, who were there for the channel, and um, spent as much time as they could here, and I knew it, right? It wasn't, we may not, I didn't know Lunch Lady that well. I knew her well enough to know, hey, I like her. I like what she's doing. Uh, I knew Mary Jane Doe from PCTs. She modded for her over there. She's damn good. And I knew she was faithful too. So that's why I asked those two, right? Lizzo was modded here in the first go round of mods. Um, she was one of the first people that darkened my door and stayed and dug what we were doing here, and we were all one big happy family, right? Everybody was one big happy family. And I hate bringing up the PCT Rose thing, but let's just face it, that's what all this falls back to. That's what a lot of our trauma that happens on YouTube still falls back to, is in this community anyways. It falls back to that. And I can tell you right now, I'm not affected by any of it anymore. I feel bad for the subs, and I'm just going on with my business, right? Lizzo has modded me since I brought mods here, and she's been nothing but good to me. She's been nothing but supportive and there as much as she can be there, and I appreciate that. And just because another creator's got problems with her, or she doesn't like another creator, or a creator doesn't like her, that has nothing to do with me. I'm not getting involved in that. Whether or not anybody is trolling, whether Lizzo's trolling or anybody, that has nothing at all to do with me or my relationship with Lizzo. My relationship with Lizzo is wonderful. Why? I'm not doing it again, you guys. I'm not. I'm not. I have blocked 2 people in this channel in the very beginning, way before the fight happened. That divided all of us. I blocked 2 people in the beginning for Rose because I didn't like the way they did her. I didn't. And I was thinking to myself, if they will do this to a friend, because they called her a friend, if they will do this to a friend, what will they do to their enemy or somebody they don't know, like me, right? I'm just a newbie here. No, I don't need that negativism. Blocked them. And because I didn't want to see my friends hurt, right? So I blocked them. Here's the problem with that. I do not regret that decision at all because that's who I am. I don't regret that decision at all. Do I still think they're both? I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't watch them. I'm not sub to their channels. All I know to go by is what I have heard people talk about. I will not unblock them, even though Rose and I are friends, because I keep my word. Because it's who I am. I keep my word. But here's the problem I have with that. They have never done anything to me that I know of. Now, I don't go looking for it. I don't look for places that people are being negative about me. I don't need that. They've never done anything to me. As far as I know, they've never said anything bad with me, about me, or wrong to me. But yet I have them blocked, right? Because they hurt a friend that was my friend. Does that friend have them blocked? No. Do any of her mods have them blocked? No. Does her subs have them blocked? I don't know. I don't know all of her subs, but a lot of them don't. Why am I the why am I held to a different standard than you're even holding yourself? These people give you so much fucking grief, so much, that you want them blocked out of other channels, but you won't block them in your channel. There's a problem with that. Now, whether you want to see it as a problem, you don't have to. It's on you. I never had a problem with those 2 people ever, ever, but I blocked them. Even when Rose didn't, her mods didn't, people that she's closest to didn't. They didn't block them, but I did. So as far as me letting Lizzo go because Lizzo's got a problem with somebody else or somebody else has got a problem with Lizzo, I'm not doing that no more. No, I don't run anybody else's channels. They're not running mine. I pay for the StreamYard. I pay to be here. And I don't expect anybody to block people for me or not be their friends. Uh, I had a falling out with somebody. I came right here because some people saw that falling out on a live, and I told you guys, do not unfriend that person. And I meant that. Now, did I believe you should have supported what happened? No. But I don't want anybody unfriended or blocked or anything because of my relationship with them because I don't like that person or I don't like a person. What I feel about somebody has no you don't base your relationships on Leanie's feelings. What am I, a dictator? No, not a dictator. Have your own feelings, have your own people, have your own relationships and your own friends. There's nothing that has to do with me. So don't base them on me. But don't expect me to base my relationships with people. So, and it's not just creators. It's all of you here. If I've got a sub in here and you don't like that sub, then you block them. Why should I block them? That's what I would do. If I got a problem with someone and I'm in somebody else's chat, I'm just going to block them. Why wouldn't I? Of course I would. So my relationships are my relationships. And I'm sorry, y'all's relationship is not working out. Even if it's a bad relationship, it's still a relationship. And I'm sure I'm going to take some heat, and that's okay. Don't nobody come here and tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if I'm taking heat for it. I don't want to know, and I don't need to know. I'm sure I'm going to take heat because no matter how I say it, no matter how careful I say it, how kindly I try to say it, it's still going to look like an attack on somebody. And it's not meant to be. I'm telling you that right now, it's not meant to be because I don't mind telling you exactly where I stand. If I'm pissed or I don't like you or I have a problem with you, I absolutely don't mind calling out names and having a go. I don't mind doing it. But when I'm trying to choose my words and tread lightly and protect your feelings by while getting the truth in, that means I truly care. So, just telling you guys, I am going to have my own relationships with people. I'm going to. Just like what happened right now between Dave and Mobile Mechanic. Still friends with Dave. I'm still friends with Mobile Mechanic. Do they obviously have problems with each other? Yeah. But does it mean I'm going to block Dave? No. Does it mean I'm going to block Mobile Mechanic? No, because it's not my relationship. You block each other, right? I mean, does that make sense? Or am I the one living in I don't think I'm living in La La Land there, y'all. I didn't think I am. It's not a hard concept. It's not. So if you see my name out there, my likeness, whoever did it, enjoy. It's good to be me sometimes. Um, but if it's ever in somebody's chat being negative about it, about them or somebody else or one of their subscribers or whatever, their mods or whatever, it's not me. I will always say what I need to say right here. I don't go into SA. You guys know SA. I don't go into SA's chat because one of his mods there is just a jerk, in my opinion. She's a little asshole. And she doesn't like me and I don't like her. But do I go at her in SA's chat? No, I just walked away. Why would I make it hard for him? I'll come over here and tell y'all I think SA has an asshole in his chat. But would I cause any problems to his chat? No, I just don't go in. Just don't go. It's that simple. That simple. So use your blocking. Block, block, block. And if you see any negative comments come out of my mouth, if it's not on this panel right here, it's not me. And thank you, Maria, for letting chat know over there, even though what I saw was a nice comment. But thank you for letting them know that's not me. That's not me. Dave, the deal is that some people just don't know that you're kidding with them. I've had that own problem on this channel and in my very own life. It's the truth. We don't know what they're facing in their real life, what their challenges are or whatever. So if they took something wrong, show them a little bit of grace. That's all I got to say about that. I think you're fucking funny, Dave, sometimes. Sometimes you get on my fucking nerves. Oh, man, Dave. But I love you. Sometimes. You got called a hoe in there. Wow. Well, when people call me a hoe, Maria, I'm just like, you damn right I'm getting paid for it. All you bitches are giving it up for free. So who's the joke on? Liz, I'm sorry, according to Leni. You know I love you. I never want to involve anyone in my problems at all. Now, Lizzo, and I can honestly say, before God and everybody right now, you have never said anything negative about anybody to me, even in Messenger. We talked that one time about something, and I don't even know what it is now because it's just so far away. But I have talked about it before. I've told everybody what it was right away. And I think it had to do with you. It had to do with me. So no, you don't have to be sorry because you've never called me out, asked me to listen to anything, never tagged me in anything that you're doing that's negative or whatever. Listen, you guys got to do yourselves. Those aren't my relationships. And I'm not going to be held responsible for good or bad relationships outside this channel. I'm not. I'm doing this channel. I'm doing what's right for me, just like everybody else does. I'm doing what's right for me on my channel. And I'm going to continue doing that. And to ask something different of me than you're willing to do, no, 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 no. I'm not playing into that. I love and support all that comes here. I will be here for you always. Oh, Rose Petal, we love you, honey. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm sure I've pissed some people off. I'm sorry, but I try. So there's so much I could say that I don't say, but hell, everybody else says what they want to say. And I will still continue to try to watch what I say because I don't want to be offensive. But sometimes enough is enough. Just leave me out of it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right. Right on, dildos. Right on, Dave. I love dildos. I do. All right, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna close this one down. I hate when the negativism comes in. I hate it. And sometimes it's hard to bounce back from it. Most times I can just move right along. That's why I try to get it over with right in the beginning. That way I could just jump right onto something else and then I don't have to revisit the negativism. But I've been in a negative headspace for a while now, a couple of weeks. And so when it's just added on and it's coming and more's coming, it's exasperating. I hope that your person you're saying that to understands that it's them you're talking to. What do you mean by that, Mary Jane Doe? I think I understand what you're saying about that because I try not to use names, but I use the two names. I used Rose and Lizzo. So I was talking about Lizzo's relationship with Rose and Rose's relationship with her because there was some kind of short or something done where that I have a mod that mods for me that's mean to somebody else, but I can't be held accountable for that. So I did say their names. And as far as who's blocked who, I blocked Mission and Lionel in this chat a long time ago, long before the rift happened. I blocked them out of here. And yet the person I blocked them for, as far as I know, doesn't have them blocked. And neither does her mods and her subs and people that love her. I mean, I've been in the bushes in Rose's chat before when I knew that my name was being talked about. And I've seen Lionel there and I'm thinking, why the hell do I have someone blocked in my chat and you don't hear? That's my point, is that I will always keep them blocked because I keep my word. And I do think that they're subpar people. I deal with high quality people. I think they're subpar people and I think they can be evil. And if you can be evil and you are, in my book, doing some evil, you're just going to be blocked. And if that offends you, I'm sorry. Like, go somewhere else. Who cares what According to Leanie thinks? Nobody cares. I have 800 subs and you're worried about what I think? Are you kidding me? I'm the least of your worries. Worry about somebody else. I'm the least of them. Mom Mechanic, it's fine. It's um it's fine. I understand that you got upset. I understand. I understand. Just block them. Block them. Right, Maria. I mean, isn't it funny though? Maria, is it not funny that I've got him blocked, but they don't? But Rose does not have him blocked. And she said it many times. I'm thankful that Leanie has Lionel and Mission blocked. Well, why don't you? That does that make a lick of sense? Doesn't make any sense to me. The high quality content. You're welcome, 3 Dot Dave. I know you're being facetious. RC said, I'm welcome to shut the hell up now. I know. What time is it? All right, let me go for a smoke break. Let me do that. But Maria, thank you for setting the record straight. I hope Rose blocked out that account, whoever it is. It's probably going to keep coming back. Well, maybe they can't do another account like that though. But anyways, I hope Rose blocked it so they can't come back as me. Even, they just don't come back as me. Aaron, hello, beautiful. You need a smoke too. Everybody needs a smoke. I don't know if it's her. I can't imagine. Mary Jane Doe, I seriously cannot imagine anybody doing that. I can't even, I just can't imagine anybody doing that. I don't think it's her. I don't. But who knows? Who knows? I thought I knew people too. I don't know people. I don't know people. I know she wants to have a chat like yours, but you allow your mods to control chat. She won't. Yeah, you listen, I'm not going to tell anybody how to run their channel. I just can't do it. I struggle. I struggle with Giving unsolicited advice, sometimes that's one of my problems. Hmm, sorry. But so I'm trying to work on that where I'm not giving that advice, but I did learn. That's where I learned that from Maria. Was Rose's chat and from PCT's chat was that, oh my God, I got to get mods with me that know how to mod. Thank God for Lizzo. There's another thing about Lizzo. There were people that did not know how to mod when when Lizzo became my mod. When I did the first round of mods, a lot of them didn't. Lizzo gave us a thing. I didn't know how to mod. Lizzo is the one that taught everybody how to drop links, what to save in a folder to use for links. I mean, I'm sure somebody else would have, could have, should have done it. I don't know, but Lizzo just did that, and I'm so appreciative. I still wouldn't be good at it, but I learned that from their chats really quickly that you need mods and you need good mods and you need people you can really, really, really trust that aren't there because they're not blocking people because they don't like you. They're blocking people because it's better for the channel and because they're doing things that go against what I stand for. And I think there are people to be found out there like that. I've been really blessed. I've been really blessed. And I know that. But I prayed. And I will say for me, that made a difference. My faith is strong. And I prayed for the right people to help me get to my 1,000 supporters. I prayed for those people and God answered my prayer. And I am so, so thankful every day to the Mad Mods. I am. I am, and I will 100% say that I just couldn't and I wouldn't do this without them. Just couldn't. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed with all of them. All of y'all. I wouldn't take nothing for you. I wouldn't. I'm thankful to chat too because the people that come in here, they know what I am going to put up with. Look, we can laugh and joke and cry and snark and, do all that all day long. I'm there with you guys. Let's do it. But we're not going to be hateful to each other or hateful about people. We're just not doing it. There's enough hate out in that world. I don't need to be a part of it. All right. I need to get a smoke or two. I'm going to turn on some more lunch lady music and, good night, Mobile. Big hugs to you. Hit that motherfucking like. Dave, I'm going to need you to handle that. I appreciate you being a cheerleader. All right, I am going to smoke. I will BRB. Either that or I'm going to have to shut it down. So let me go smoke and then we'll do a little while longer. And then I got to get a shower before I take little Wednesday to clinically tell her she's a boy. And yeah, that her name is still going to be Wednesday and I'm still calling her a her. All right, I will BRB.
In the studio we laugh all day. She's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. Try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. With a wicked smile, running jokes mile after mile. I try to speak, but in she slides. Leanie makes it a wild ride. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, guess it's gonna stay a little secret every day. Oh, shut up, lady, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Let me share. Oh, lady, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. Oh, shut up, lady, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Oh, lady, don't get me wrong. Can't imagine your life without your song. But girl, you've gotta let me. This ain't just your show to win. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leaning laughs, guess it's gonna stay our little secret every day. So here I stand with my mic in hand, trying to keep this show as planned. Leaning laughs, guess it's gonna stay our little secret every day. In the studio we laugh all day. She's got that sass in every way. Talking fast, not a pause in sight. Leanie's got my head in a spin tonight. Oh, shut up, Leanie, can't you see? You talk so much, it's drowning me. With your white hair and sassy flair, just give me a breath, let me share. Podcast queen with a wicked smile.
Oh, mercy. You like George as a girl's name? Oh, I like that too. Well, he, she, whatever, Wednesday is just going to be Wednesday. Um, Melly Joe, girl, I'm a professional smoker. I'm a professional smoker. Listen, I will say the last night, I did get my wallpaper. Y'all. I did get my wallpaper up, you guys. I feel so posh. My sister got here. She got here at like 6:30 last night. She didn't leave until 2:30 this morning because I've got back problems. She's got other problems. And so we're using the ladder. And God bless her. She's standing on the ladder most of the time. And I did the walking work and the cutting work and the lining up work and all of that. And she did the, making sure it was in the right. Oh my God, you guys, it's glorious. I have to tell you, it's so glorious. But when she got here, I was telling her, I was like, you have to understand, this is William Morris wallpaper. And I know that probably doesn't make any sense to anybody. Maybe if you're English, I know Lizzo, it makes sense to her. She knows what William Morris wallpaper is. Oh, and I'm just like, you guys. So my sister, she's like, well, I've heard of William Morris. He does curtains and stuff just like he does wallpaper. So I made her sit down, Lizzo, and I had her watch Kirsten and York. I had her watch Kirsten and York, and you guys, that's what happened too, was we kept sitting down to watch. We just had Kirsten and York playing in the background the whole time, so we kept having to stop and watch what they were talking about and what they were doing. And by the time she left here, she totally got my understanding of how much I love them, and she subscribed to them. And I was like, if they ever talk to you, please, please, please let them know I'm their biggest fan. And I'm not I'm not a, a creeping on them. Um and So she's hooked now. She texted me today and she's like, "Oh my God." And she was telling me about an episode she had watched. I was like, "I know, girl." She's like, "Where these people been?" I was like, "I've been watching them for 2 years. I don't know where you've been. Nobody listens to me." So, anyways, we kept having to start. So that's what took so many hours, right? It was an 8-hour project, should have taken like 2 hours tops. But we kept stopping. We would eat, talk, laugh at each other, call each other names. Um, and then watched Kirsten in New York, and it was glorious, and I loved it. And then I woke up this morning. Well, I got it. Well, my back, yeah, it was the whole thing. And then when I finally did go to bed about 9 a.m. for a couple hours, and I got back up and I walked in the kitchen, and the sunlight was shining on my wallpaper. You guys, I was just blown away. I was so excited. It looks like it should have just been a part of the house. It is amazing. I still want to do a video, a video. That's how Kirsten says it, a video. I still want to do a video or a live filming the living room kitchen area of my house and all the painting that I've done and the wallpaper and the decorating and the new stuff that I've put up on the walls. Um, I still want to do that. My plan was to do it this week, but things happen and shit happens, and it happened. Um, so I'm gonna do it. I am. I promise. I promise I'm gonna do it. I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it. Maybe next week. I'll try. I'll try. I'm not gonna make it. I can't promise myself because then it'll give me anxiety because I have to keep my promises too. So I will get that done, and it's glorious, you guys. The wallpaper's glorious. I do need new kitchen curtains, and so I'm looking at that. And I started working on the big bathroom and getting that. Like, I cleaned out all the cabinets, threw away all that extra beauty products that I haven't used in a year. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of. I feel like I'm spring cleaning for fall, but I feel the need to purge again and to change again. And so I started in the living room, in the kitchen, and I'm finding myself moving towards the back of the house now. And I think it's going in that direction because I am I'm super excited about this, you guys. You know I love antiques. Love, love, love them. And I got a message last week that my husband's aunt has her grandmother's, or her mother's, which would be my husband's grandmother's bedroom furniture. She still has my husband's grandmother's bedroom furniture. That bed frame, because there's 3 pieces that I've heard comes to it. It's the bed frame, it's the cabinet that beauty station cabinet that women used to use with the mirror in front of it and the seat and all that. Big makeup place, do your makeup. That has that, and it has a chest of drawers. But so those are the 3 pieces I'm getting. The bed frame is actually the bed frame that my husband's mother was born on. That's the bed it's not the mattress, of course, but it was my husband's mother was born on that bed. And they texted me and told me they're downsizing and she's having to move in with her kids, and none of her kids want it, even though that's their grandmother's uh, bed as well, or bedroom set as well. And I was like, do I want it? Are you kidding me? You guys, that bed, the whole bedroom set is over 90 years old. And I know that probably may not, dressing table. Yes. Thank you. That may not mean a lot to people. I know people like modern kind of stuff, or I think the new thing that's out right now is mid-century modern, like what was done in the 70s is coming back. That's not my jam. It's not my jam. I like furniture, hardtop furnitures, not my couches and stuff, but my dressers, my beds, stuff like that. I want them to speak to me. I want a story, right? And though, what a story. Aaron said, I have my nanny and papa's first bedroom set from when they first got me. Oh my God. Oh, I love that so much. Find out if she had any of her children on there, because my mother-in-law was born on the bed that I'm getting. What a story, right? And that furniture is the best furniture. It doesn't, it was made furniture today. I don't care what it looks like, you guys. It's crap. It's shit. It's not made to last. Back then, that furniture was freaking made to last. And just to be able to have some history like that in my house, the desk that I'm using right now, you guys, that has my computer on it, is over 100 years old. Um, it's so patinaed and the wood is so worn down on it that you rub your hands as hard as you can across this wood, there's no way to get a splinter. It's real wood, but it's so old that it just softened together like that, Um, and when I first set this up and I was gonna start doing lives, my husband was like, "Let me buy you a desk and a chair." And I was like, "Negative. I have a desk. Thank you very much." Um, so I like pieces that I don't know anything about this piece. I don't. I do have a chandelier. The chandelier that hangs in my dining room, I have been carrying that thing around. Baby child is almost 21. I've been carrying that thing around for 18 years. It came out of an old whole poop. Can't talk. It came out of a old hotel that was demolished in Ybor City, Florida. Um, and and I got it. I got it. There were plenty of them there. It's nothing to speak of. It doesn't have like any kind of shiny stuff, it's just an ornate black plain chandelier with 6 bulbs in it. That's it. Um, but I loved it so much because it had a story to tell. Um, so anything like that just, they pieces like that just speak to me. I always wonder, like, when I touch things like this desk, I wonder whose hands touched it before mine. You know what I mean? It's the oddest thing, like, I can feel, not that I feel the spirit there or anything like that, but I'm just like, I don't know, like, I touching a part of someone's life that was a part of it. What did they buy this desk for? What was it used for? It really kinda reminds me of a old schoolhouse desk, like an old teacher's desk. And I just wonder about, you know, the lady who sat at it or the man who sat at it, and, you know, I don't I'm crazy. I've been staying. Oh, hold on. Just call them. I'm not calling her them. I don't like people who are, offended. I'm calling her her. Your daughter's middle name is Georgette. I love that. That's Tammy Wynette and, George Jones's daughter. His name Maria, Georgette. I also have an old shadow box that was my dad's grandfather. 20 years old, the shadow box. That's beautiful. Oh my God, I would love to see a picture of that. Oh, I love Victorian and French furnishings. I love that kind of stuff too, but I'm one of those people that I have to have a couch and a chair that's comfortable. You know what I mean? Like if I just want to laze back or be frumpy or whatever, like you can't do it on that kind of furnishing. But you can like buy the hard surface furnitures, like the bed frame and the desks and the tables and stuff like that, and it's fine. But I have to if I sit down, I got to be comfy, listening while getting ready for work. Thank you so much. Yeah, we couldn't cope with more Daves. It's like leanies. One is enough to go around. One. My brother-in-law is a wood turner, and he made so many pieces of furniture that's in their home. I love that so much because it's probably really, really good furniture, and it can be passed down. I can see we all bums have been well buffed. That's right. Love you, Leanie's booty buffer. Good day. My nanny was so special. I swear I can smell the smell of her house when I walk in that room. No, I know exactly what you're smelling, Aaron. Yes, yes, girl. Yes, I know the smell. Not the stinky, not the musty smell of walking into an old house, but I know the smell. I know what you're talking about. It's so good. So good. Oh, please take pictures for me. Please. I love it. You could send it to me and I could show it on here. I love it. Have fun in the naked bushes, buffing those butts like almost powder. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'm going next weekend to get it. I have to go over to Ohio to get the furniture, and I'm so excited about it. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. I wonder if her dressing table smells like powder. Oh my God. I will love it if it smells like powder. No, no, Dave, I don't. No, Dave, no. All right. Well, I am going to, it's 2:30, 2 hours, 34 minutes. You guys, I'm done. I don't want to wear you out. I don't want to wear me out. And I don't have anything left to report on. So I'm going to end this one. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it so, so much. Please hit the like if you haven't yet on your way out. Those that are going to replay, if you do replay, thank you for taking the time doing that. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming in so much. Listen, and I want to tell you, let me just say this really quick. Maggie has been narrating the book Madeline McCain. Her mom wrote a book. If you're interested in that, there's already 2 lives that are up. No, I'm sorry, 3. The last 3 lives that went up, it's Maggie narrating that book. Thank you to those so much that have supported Maggie in that. I appreciate her doing it so much. I'm there for the most part. If not, I always hit replay. I think I've been in 2. I think I missed 1, but she's narrating the book. It's good stuff. Maggie reads really perfectly. I mean, she misses some words, but she's not a professional. She doesn't claim to be, but it's good stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you guys, Maggie's doing that Eastern Standard Time. It's about 3:30. You'll have to figure it out, work it out for your times. And if you can get in there and support her doing it, I appreciate it if you're into that kind of stuff. And we appreciate the support. So thank you, Maggie, for doing that. And so she'll be on later today doing another narration of that book. We're already past the point in the book where the crime took place, where Madeline was kidnapped. And the family has already all gone home. They've been left to themselves. You'll get it. You'll catch up pretty quick. She reads pretty, I mean, to the point, fast. Where it's like listening to an audiobook. It's lovely. It is. So if you guys are interested in that, get in there and support her, and I'd appreciate it so much. And I appreciate Maggie for doing that for all of us. So good, so good. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the support, and I will see you next time. Be good or be good at it.